Park number 1, Capitol Reef National Park.
Every single national park.
This arch is like so awesome. I'm so glad that we're up top and it's so amazing.
Adventures of 7! Alright, the sun is just coming up. We had to get up super early so we can go to Capitol Reef National Park.
We woke up about 6, which is pretty normal for us mostly. But the kids on Saturday usually like to sleep until about 7. So we roused them out of bed and then we just got on the road. We didn't even eat breakfast.
We're eating breakfast in the car. Is that good, Cruz?
What did we have for breakfast?
Bananas.
Yeah, bananas.
So we've been to a lot of national parks as our family because we love to travel, but this year we are excited to hit every single national park. And we're excited about Capitol Reef because we've never been there before. We hope that you guys will join us not only today, but every Sunday as we visit a different national park. 59 national parks in 52 weeks. It's going to be a crazy year, but we're super excited.
This goal of ours that we want to share with you and with everybody, we really need your help. So we need you to engage, to tell your friends about it, and comment on our YouTube channel, our Instagram, and we'll get back to you and hopefully kind of build a relationship, and you can share some of these adventures with us as we explore our nation's national parks.
I think Macy just woke up from her nap. Oh, I can't see very good.
Hi, Skitty.
All right, so we're almost to Capitol Reef and we're driving along the road and we see this little lady. I think she's going to be our tour guide. We're not sure why she's here. She's just kind of this mannequin on the side of the road. Not sure what it is, but I think she might be a school teacher because across the street is this cool old schoolhouse.
I think it's a school. Alright, so Utah Historic Site Tory Log Church and Schoolhouse built in 1898. Can you see in there?
What do you see in there, Cruz?
Jeep stacked up, that's all.
I think a bad guy shot a bullet through that window up there.
Look, it's a bullet hole.
Okay, park number 1, National Park number 1, Capitol Reef National Park. We made it and we're back to go exploring. Right, guys?
And this is where Butch Cassidy had his hideout. Oh.
Well, hopefully we find his stash of gold. First stop is the visitor center. We're going to discover what there is to discover. What are you looking at, Breck?
Surprise Canyon.
There you are. Surprise Canyon. Oh yeah.
The tanks in the Pioneer Registry.
The petroglyphs are 1 mile east, right off Highway 24.
Hey, Macy's looking for a sticker for the van.
Whoever made this has the same kind of thumbs as me.
Those are some cute thumbs.
There is little sticks with bells on them, but I don't know what the bells are for.
You don't know what the bell's for?
No.
On hiking sticks, it's on there so that when you're hiking, so bears will hear you. Because bears get scared if they're surprised. But if they hear the bell, then they'll know you're coming and they won't get scared and attack you.
They won't attack you?
Yeah, because they'll know you're coming. They can hear the bell. They might be curious about you, but they're not going to get spooked and scared.
They won't eat you up.
Yeah, because cruisers taste good.
Our friend told us about these tokens you can collect in the park, and they're like $1. So we're gonna get these for our kids. So, Brett, could you pull 5 of those out for me?
Park number 1, sticker, Capitol Reef. Are you talking turkey?
They're scared of that noise.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're running away from me. I don't think they can hear it anymore.
Hey, check out those cool caves back there. We're gonna go check them out.
Bats.
The sign said that there's bats and uranium in here. What's in there?
It's a sign, it's just a deep cave.
Smells like atomic
Hello!
bombs.
Trying to scare bats.
What do you think, kiddo?
I think it's cool.
Yeah, cool cave.
wondering if we could drive our van into the uranium mine, if it would come out looking like Mystery Machine.
Yes, it's gonna be a mystery machine.
That might be worth it.
Ready? I don't think we want to explore in those caves. I don't need any third or fourth or fifth limbs.
Where are the lookouts?
Whoa, this is cool.
I wonder if this is one of the hideouts for Butch Cassidy, because he hid all through Utah. This could be some place that he had his hideout. Dig for buried treasure!
Who needs help?
None of us.
None of you need help? I'll just give you help by this wedgie.
Whoa!
I thought you were gonna help me, Dad.
I gave you a wedgie.
Ready?
Those caves really have radiation, or is Butch Cassidy's treasure actually in there and they don't want anyone to find it?
Working on our Junior Ranger badge. Yeah.
I walked out of the car and I like saw this and I just like stopped in my tracks. It's so cool.
It's really cool.
It's like a bunch of rocks and then all of a sudden it's just like flat.
Yeah, so cool. Come in. I don't know if we can reach
I can.
that flat part. Hi guys. Whoa, it's so tall. I can't get you in. Oh, that's so cool.
You guys look like little frozen Eskimos. Mom, where'd all the kids go?
I don't know.
Oh, they're taking a little break on this bench.
I found it. Okay, break over. Gonna get into this one.
Our van is right down there by all those cars. It's the big one.
Is the trail hard so far, Brecken? Not really? Yeah, that's the way. Good hiker, Mace. Brecken's leading the path.
Dad, I have a joke that the pioneers told.
Yeah, let's hear it.
When Brigham Young walked out of winter quarters, what did he see on his right hand?
I don't know.
4 fingers and a thumb. Tired.
Cruiser's my helper.
Oh, wow.
Cruiser's helping me on the hike. He's
That is
got me by the hand.
I found
They're really amazing kids. For the amount of hiking they've done, the amount of complaining is very minimal. I love them for it. It's getting warm. Macy's taking off layers.
This is a trail turn, and if you get lost on the rocks or on a hike, then you can. If you find one of those, then you know you're on the right trail.
Cruiser, you look like a little mouse in there.
It's a mini arch.
Yeah, it is. Oh, either that or you're a giant.
Are you gonna sleep in there?
Nope.
I wanted to hike the Cassidy Arch because it's an arch you can actually hike on the top of. And so we went out there first and it was a really, really amazing hike.
We found a giant hole in the middle of the arch.
That's what an arch is.
Oh, well, yeah. I thought it would be like a bridge.
It is a bridge.
Can we walk on top of it?
Yeah, we get to walk across on top of it.
Okay, they are on top of the arch right now.
I just wish I had known you could rappel into the arch, because I would have bought our rappelling stuff and that would have been a really cool experience. So we'll have to come back for sure.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
Alright, so we walked out over the arch and Brandon filmed us from far away and now we're here. That's why I wanted to do this hike, because I've never been on an arch before. But here you're allowed to go over this arch and it's amazing, it's beautiful. We're just so lucky to be in such a beautiful spot. I'm just grateful to be in such a beautiful place with my family and just exploring the world together. It's awesome. I like Cassidy Arch too. It made me feel like emotional a little bit because you're kind of out there and it's kind of scary, but it's just so beautiful.
What's wrong, Cruz?
Ew!
Is Kimber trying to give you a kiss?
No, I wasn't even doing that.
Just snuggling you?
I just said, I love you. And he's like, ew.
What are you doing? Squishing your sister?
Yes.
Oh.
Can I join in?
I hope all that weight doesn't smash this arch. Brecken's doing the arch. An arch on the arch. That is impressive.
Mom's gonna
The arch on the arch challenge. What? Wow, Ezra, I'm impressed with your form. Ezra's form is amazing.
This arch is like so awesome. I'm so glad that we're up top and it's so amazing.
The kids, I think it's time to get off this arch because they're getting a little excited and it's making my stomach drop because we don't want dead kids. That's a bad thing.
I'm going to tell the story while we're on Cassidy Arch about Butch Cassidy. It's a story about Butch Cassidy.
And we got to learn a little bit about Butch Cassidy. Luckily we got Mom, who's a researcher.
Robert Parker was his real name and he was one of 15 kids. Big cattle company came and they took over the small cattle companies and his dad went out of business and he wanted to pay them back. So he went and stole the cattle from this big cattle company that put all the little guys out of business. So he was really hard for the law to catch because everyone liked him. Everyone liked him except the government. So they'd hide him out. And he'd come and he'd hide out here in Canyonlands and here at Capitol Reef and up Rustler's Reef. He'd hide out and he'd hide his treasure and hide his gold. And he only committed one crime that I could find in the state of Utah. But in one time he went to visit a family and he said, will you please feed me dinner, I'm hungry. And they said, sure. It was an older man and woman. And that night when he went to bed, he heard her crying. He said, why are you crying? And the wife said, we're gonna lose our house tomorrow. We can't pay our mortgage. And he pulled out a sack of gold and said, this will pay your mortgage and more, and left it there for him. And he left the next morning. And the bank came and the couple paid him the money. And when the banker was leaving with the gold, Butch Cassidy ambushed him and stole all his money back. Stories like that is what makes him a legend and why people call him the Robin Hood of the West. They could never prove that he ever murdered anybody. So he was kind of like a good bad guy.
Oh man, you alright? Let's see, you bleeding anywhere?
No.
Let's see, you okay, buddy?
Have a little mule ride, camel ride for a minute?
So now Dad's carrying me, so I'm doing good.
I wish I could film every second of the hike because every part is just so incredibly beautiful. We're just lucky to be here, lucky to be traveling the USA.
Hey, a cool thing about Capitol Reef is the Gifford House, which in the summertime you go right over here and get these really awesome pies, but they're closed for the winter. But the horses are still here.
And my only regret is we don't have enough time here. And that pie place was closed. That was really fun.
Yeah, that's definitely one of my regrets. think Macy made a friend.
So here we are, we're looking for some petroglyphs, and you can see them up on the rock, and I think there's actually 7 people up there.
It's also cool because there's some history here, both Native American and pioneer history, which is fun to see. Old school houses and buildings and petroglyphs and...
I can see them without the binoculars, except they're not as big.
Hey! And Capitol Reef National Park.
You got your badge, your Junior Ranger badge. Show it to me really quick. Wow, Junior Ranger, that is pretty impressive. The boys found this huge T-Rex mouth. One other thing that I really enjoyed, the boys and I just saw it, was the T-Rex skull formation, and it looked like they were getting swallowed by a big old T-Rex skull. So that was pretty awesome because the boys' little imaginations, you know, boys and dinosaurs, they just think they're so cool, and I guess I kind of do too.
Yeah.
Looks like a fossilized T-Rex skull. It is? Wow, cool.
What are you guys doing?
Penguin huddle.
We're freezing, waiting for Dad and the little ones.
We're getting cold. The sun's gonna go down soon.
Thanks for taking us on these hikes, Mom. Yeah, I gotta be able to leave.
I think this might be the Pioneer Registry. The sad news is some people have written their names over it, but there are definitely some old names up here. 1888, and look at the cursive writing. William Walden.
The Pioneer Register
Yeah,
is pretty cool.
the Pioneer Register. And the people had written their names over, and the funny thing is, it's like, don't write your name on the rock, you're ruining history, but you also, you know, the pioneers did the same thing and they made history.
Right.
So,
and so did the Indians. They were all writing on the rock, creating history.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. So don't write on the rock in national parks for sure. But you know, someday in 200 years,
someone's gonna
think that our, you know, graffiti is history.
Yeah, just go to a train depot. It's gonna be historic.
It's awesome to see these old names and just kind of picture yourself like as a piece of this history where these old pioneers ran through here with their cattle. They built cabins here. They worked here, and it's really amazing. It's sad that people go over them.
I'm kind of wondering how these guys got so high. I mean, I know they had ladders and stuff, but it seems like a lot of work to bring a ladder all the way down this canyon just to put your name on the wall. Another interesting thing is, if you look up there, there's bullet holes all over in the wall. Someone's been shooting at the wall. Another cool thing down this valley is you can see that metal, there we go, that metal thing sticking out like probably 3 feet, and it's at least, I don't know, how high up, Kimber? 15, 18 feet up, and like the 4th one I've seen down this little canyon. Here's another one of these weird bars sticking out of the wall.
So we came around the corner to find the tanks, and we found this little arch. So awesome! And what's over there, Cruz? A tank!
Mostly full.
A tank. It's mostly full. I love that reflection in there. Isn't that cool?
These ponds are pretty dang amazing. Pioneer cistern ponds, and there's 1, 2, 3 down where Kimber and Cruiser are. Macy and Mom decide to get adventurous, and now they're stuck. Okay, buddy, wrist to wrist. Wrist to wrist. There you go, good job. Okay, Mom thought this was a good idea for some reason.
I thought I was Dad for a minute, and I came out here and then I remembered that I'm scared. It's a good thing I travel with search and rescue. Here's your jacket.
I'm rescue, that's search.
I'm lost.
Okay guys, don't forget to subscribe, and every Sunday we're releasing a national park. So subscribe below, follow us on Instagram. What's our Instagram?
Instagram, The Adventures of 7, and there's more photos and things like that on Instagram. So.
Yep, totally.
Anyway, thank you for joining us, and we want to spend every adventure together.